Hello guys, today I'll be talking about the new system that I've developed, which is called Yo notation. Yo notation is used to memorize algorithms, and I've made it with a really need, because I really have a ton of algorithms to memorize, and I need a really good system. Like there are already 2 or 3 really good videos out there by Sayo the King and JPerm on how to memorize algorithms, but those are mostly CFOP algorithms. Those kind of techniques will help you memorize only CFOP algorithms. For other type of algorithms, we need newer techniques. So this is the first part of the mini video I'll be making. So I'll be just discussing here how I got really inspired about making this system, and the really big hiccups that I faced in the way. So let me just take a look. So this is way back in 2014, the start of 2014. I saw Noah Arthur's tutorial on cubing board, and I had started learning freestyle. So let me just show where I learned. I had done some freestyle, like I tried to learn it up. So yeah, this is like freestyle X centers somewhere. Yeah, so this is BH algs, but I had started learning freestyle algs also. So like here are some for the X centers. So so Noah Arthur's tutorial was the start point, but then I stumbled upon this this sheet which was developed by Daniel and Chris. So their main aim was to make a move optimal solutions. So here in the case there is a corner algs, and for cycling 3 pieces it takes maximum of 12 turns, a minimum of 8, which is a pure commutator. So as you can see, these are all the algorithms. And there are a lot of B moves. Like from here you can clearly see there will be a regrip, and like none of the algorithms are finger tricky, but anyways it was 2014, so I thought I should go with it, and I just wrote it down, and I thought of drilling it. But when it came to drilling, since there was a lot of regrips that I had to do, I really couldn't make the algorithm stick. So this was the very first change that I had brought into algorithms. So so this is the system that I had developed. So there is like AC. See, AC is UFO, urine, UFO, urine. So I had to remember this sequence in order to execute this algorithm. AC, where is AC? Here. So UFO. So UFO, like UFO. So that means UF2, UF2. So as you can see, like I'm not taking into account anti-clockwise turn. So there was some flaws in it. Okay, I just miscrambled it. But yeah, okay, let's just try once more. Okay, so UFO will switch off this 3. So I had developed this thing, and I had made like letter pairs sequence for all the letter pairs. So this is like way back in 2014, when I really was starting up with blindfold. And as you can see, it's really hard to remember this. So like if you see GD here, so it's like Roger robot. So you can remember Roger Federer and robot, but then you have to remember that you have to do it 2 times, and then again you have no information encoded that it's a clockwise turn or the anti-clockwise turn. So here Roger means RF. So RF means R and F. So I didn't know if it's RF or R prime F prime or what. So I tried to encode some of the information here, and it was not that it was just increasing this length that I had to memorize. So yeah, this was an attempt, and I went on a road trip in 2014, in January or somewhere. I had taken this notebook with me, and I thought that I would make an attempt and memorize it, and maybe like it would help me in drilling better. But yeah, this is a failed attempt, and it took me 4 more years to finally come up with the Yo notation, which is really useful, and I really can memorize. So I'll just be showing it soon what the Yo notation is. Okay, I also tried to convert all these algorithms into numbers. So what I really wanted to do was that, as you can see, so these numbers would encode the rotation kind of thing. So AC is 366, 336. So UF, and U is a 3, so that means it's a U prime, something like that. And 6 means it's an F, and that too it's an F2, because it's the third one in the sequence. So yeah, I had tried to encode the rotation here, and I thought that maybe this two would go hand in hand and would help me memorize. But yeah, this is really cumbersome. So right now I have the U notation memorized. But before going to that, I'll just say, okay, this is around October of 2013. I had already like the whole September and July, September, August, I had spent in making letter pairs, the 450-ish letter pairs you need to make to get started with 3BLD. And the next month itself, in October and or November, I started making letter quads. So like I was like way ahead of myself at that time. But I had like written out all these things. I really don't know why, but like this is all solving 4 pieces at one time. So if I see ACMI, so this is like circling 4 pieces. So I just need to remember so like air conditioned milk, so that's all. And it's like 1 image rather than 2 images that I've fused up on the spot. So it's just like air conditioned milk. I just remember a brand that always sells air conditioned milk, something like that. So I had made this and I had only reached till AF, and which is not the case now. Now I have already half of the letter chords like memorized and made associations for it, and also made some algs for it, which I'm calling it phi style. Okay, yeah, so that's what. So yeah, I'll just show how good now my U notation is. So let me just come here. Okay, so as you can see, let me just take this alg and set it up. So this is from the DF edge. I'm also doing it from UF, but I've developed more algs from the DF edge. So this is going to K and T and M and R. So my lettering scheme is also different. I'll link in the description what I follow. So this is NAWP. So N is an M prime for me, A is a U, W is a F prime, and P is a S. Then H, P. So it's a L prime, E. Then G, R. So it's a L, and then E2. And then V is a F, and then B is U prime, and M is this. Oh. Okay, I had set it up wrong. So okay, so let me just do it once more. Okay, yeah, I've got it right. So TK MR. So NAWP. So now up. So happy girl. So happy household. And verbatim is of library in latex. So I just have 3 things, and they are really abstract and complex, need a lot of time to develop, but with that I'm able to solve it. So yeah, DKGM. So this is GM. Okay, so DKGM. So Aughar, come inside the house. So Aughar, happy gappa. So happy talks. And then have beer, HVBR. So this is LV. So with this I'm able to solve it, and the move count, as you can see, 4 plus 4 plus 3, that's 11 moves. 11 moves to solve 4 pieces. So that's like very efficient. Here also it's 11 moves to solve 4 pieces. Here it's about 13 moves, 14 moves. So yeah, this is one of the harder case. So let's go through it again. So NGSI. So it will be JQ, Jaika. So Jaika is some guy. And then VJ, yuck. So vegetables are like not that a good thing for kids. Some people don't like it. So yuck QJ. So dirty pyramix, dirty megamix QJ megamix. So and then WB, world's best thing. So yeah, I am able to remember NGSI case and these 3 cases, and there are many more cases that I've made around 50,000 out of the about 250,000. So yeah, I'm getting there, but this notation is quite helping me. So I had this Yo notation peer reviewed, and people are still finding it tough to take it in. But yeah, it's at least easier than what I had developed in 2014, which was to encode the RF with Roger Federer, and then to encode the tones with numbers. So it was really hard system that I developed, but now it's a little bit better. So I'll link up Yo notation in the description, and I hope you can just take benefit from this video. Thank you.